Welcome to a new Newsflash. This is, I think, Newsflash on Sunday, the 3rd of July, and we want to talk about some interesting topics. First of all, let's talk about the news from last week where I was talking about deepfake and the mayor of Berlin being deepfaked by the mayor of Kiev. It turns out it wasn't really a deepfake, so everything that I was talking about this didn't come true so much, because it was not a deep fake. It was more like they said they want to talk only with a translator, so that Vitaly Klitschko is only speaking in Ukrainian or Russian, and what turns out to be like a deep fake wasn't a deep fake. It was just a cutted video of some previous interview, and then the translator was translating it in a different way. And apparently not only the mayor of Berlin had this issue, but all around Europe we had the same kind of fake call from Vitaly Klitschko. And I think there was a Russian comedy duo that said that they are responsible for this fake call around the European countries, or around the different cities and mayors there in European countries. So pretty interesting, I would say, and it shows all the fear that we have about deepfake probably didn't come true yet, because it is at a point where you still would notice it, but it shows would we really notice it, because if you can just cut a video the right way of a person and put someone else. You see, it's a very interesting social hacking skill that is required for doing such a thing. And this is what we see here clearly, which is pretty interesting to see actually in reality. I was confused. Don't they have some kind of secure channel to talk with each other? I don't know. Anyway. That's this. Let's talk about some technology news, and we start off with something pretty interesting. The Huawei FreeBuds Pro 2 arrived. Try to pronounce it French. Devialet is the producer, or not the producer, it's the co-operator with Huawei here on this one here, and you might not see it because it's not focusing on it. Now maybe it's focusing, so you can see here Huawei and Devialet working together on the FreeBuds Pro 2. And here I have the FreeBuds Pro 2 already in all of their glory, and they will be tested by me. So I did already an unboxing video. I will upload it as well as this unboxing will be probably the only one, because I do a lot of comparisons to other earbuds there as well. I can tell you I'm pretty excited about those. They don't have the ideal sound, I would say, but they're pretty close when it comes to getting the right thing. But more to this will come later this week, so I will talk about other videos as well. But let's talk about Xiaomi and Sony. It's interesting enough that they are cooperating on smartphone imaging chips now. And Sony apparently was working with Xiaomi on a special chip, the Sony IMX989, which should be a 1-inch smartphone chip. So it's completely different to the Xperia Pro I that I have here, that I'm not filming here with right now, because I try to film with the Xperia 1 Mark IV to see if it's overheating or not for this short little video that I'm creating here. Hopefully it is not overheating. 4K 30, by the way, using the vlog monitor so I can see myself. And I'm using the Photo Pro app in basic mode to record the video, because I see my eye out of focus here, but not only this, because I figured out that this is using a little bit less of megabits per second and producing less heat, and then we don't have the heat overheating warning so quickly. Let's hope that this will work for the next few minutes. So Xiaomi 12 Ultra was one thing that never came out, but now Xiaomi is presenting, or there are rumors already about the Xiaomi 12S coming out, and they should include a 12S Ultra version. And this 12S Ultra version should come with a 1-inch Sony sensor, the brand new IMX989. That is really 1 inch. Not the same technology as here, because here they basically put an RX100 1-inch sensor inside. But the IMX989 is a smartphone chip. And that means it's really used to optimized for a smartphone. That means like probably will be able to use the whole sensor area, just in contrast to this one here, which can only use the cropped version. Otherwise they would have like made it a little bit bigger. So that's pretty interesting to see. And Xiaomi is also cooperating with Leica, so basically taking over Huawei's Leica corporation, but to a next level, because what they want to do is also creating or using Leica lenses and a little bit more of the hardware technology, not only software technology. That is pretty interesting. And yeah, this could be very interesting. 50 megapixels. That could also be a direct attack to Samsung, which I think is currently the one that has the biggest smartphone camera sensor, with 1/1.2 inch size. I should have known it because the Honor Magic 4 Ultimate is using exactly this one, and the Xiaomi 11 Ultra was also using this one. So now they're using a complete 1-inch size sensor. That would be awesome, and it's a Sony sensor that usually tends to be a little bit better than the Samsung sensors in my experience so far. And yeah, it would be very interesting to see. Apparently this has been also very costly for Xiaomi and Sony, because the development of such sensor costs $15 million US. This is at least what Weibo is telling me here. And it would be very, very interesting to see when this will come out. July 4th. We have now July the 3rd, so tomorrow we will know a little bit more about the Xiaomi 12S series and especially the Ultra series. It could be that the Ultra series will be delayed a little bit, so you can pre-order the S series already, but the S Ultra version of Xiaomi 12's new smartphones will be coming later, so I could expect in autumn eventually. We have to see, because the chip crisis, inflation and everything, it could be also very expensive, so the prices, be aware that the prices will probably raise when it comes to this. So this is pretty interesting already, I would say. Let's check out another company, the company that was working previously with Leica together in a partnership, Huawei. Huawei announced also something new, the successor of the Leica partnership, which is basically its own sub-brand called XMAGE, which is like a play with image and X. So XMAGE brings a breakthrough for mobile imaging system. This is at least what Huawei is trying to do. So XMAGE has a new logo with an eye inside, so it's like X image basically, and they have XD optics and so on. So they have technology already that optimizes images, and yeah, this is the one thing that Huawei wants to do. They want to be like Leica is for cameras, they want to be XMAGE is for smartphones, for smartphone photography, the optimization for smartphone photography. So it could be that they not only working with Huawei, it could be that they also work in the future with third-party developers like Honor, I would say, on technology that, and it makes totally sense if you take a look at the Honor technology and that the Huawei technology is practically the same when it comes to image stacking and so on. They have a little bit of better or different colors and algorithms there, but in general they are working together there, I think, and it would be very interesting to see how this will develop. So this is pretty interesting stuff, I would say. Now let's talk shortly, because I see the overheating sign already, about the Xperia 1 Mark IV. So it is overheating. We have now 9 minutes recording, and it's showing me the overheating sign. So it could be very shortly it will stop recording, and that's it. Anyway, so it's overheating. There has been an update. Hopefully it will arrive as well. I have several videos prepared about the Xperia 1 Mark IV. I was outside. I didn't have so much overheating issues when I was doing those short little videos and photo tests, but at one point I really had an issue when I was in direct sun and wanted to focus on something and press the focus button. Nothing happened because the device was overheating and the screen dimmed and I couldn't see anything. So bad, Sony. I hope they really fix it, and they really have to fix it by lowering the CPU usage, because also the frequency of the CPU. Otherwise they won't be able to make it. At least 300 megahertz, just like, so they are on the same level as Honor. though I think Honor has a better cooling system, but yeah, I don't know. So what do you think? What is your experience with the Xperia 1 Mark IV? I think it's a disaster for Sony. They should have seen it coming. They should have reacted earlier and said, okay, we have a gaming mode where we can maybe boost stuff a little bit, but for everything else we have to lower it down. And the thing is, like, even if you are in the power saving mode, it's not lowering the CPU usage. The CPU usage is completely the same, so you cannot even trick the system to do this, which is pretty bad, I would say. So Sony, please introduce either in the power saving mode or something else, an option to lower the CPU frequencies, or do it with an update automatically. Either let us choose or do it automatically, so these overheating issues are gone. Otherwise it's like an unusable camera, and yeah, then even I have to send it back, even as someone who likes to test Sony things, but this cannot be. So this is my short little update on the Sony situation. Like I said, the FreeBuds Pro 2 are here, so there will be a video coming out about them. I think I released already the video about the Moondrop Necco cakes. Lots and lots of comparisons with the Xperia 1 Mark III against the 1 Mark IV, the 1 Pro I against the 1 Mark IV. And not only comparison, but also camera comparison will be there. I will only do a physical comparison with the 1 Mark III, and then the rest will be camera comparisons. With the Magic 4 Ultimate, there was another one by Mark, sorry I forgot the last name, but he did, the Russian dude living in China, he did a very interesting video about the Magic 4 Ultimate against Xperia 1 Mark IV with subtitles, so you can take a look at this as well. So pretty interesting. So it's still recording, 11 minutes and 37 seconds. I think that's it. Did I forget anything? Let me take a look at the videos that I have here eventually. YouTube creator. I have it here on my MatePad 11, so I can take a look at this. Usually this is the time where it stops recording, but we have 12 minutes already. So FreeBuds 2 is coming out, Xperia 1 Mark III versus 1 Mark IV, camera comparison and physical comparison, smartphone against smartphone, what has been changed there. There will be a comparison between the apps, Camera Photo Pro and Video Pro app with the predecessors. Magic 4 Ultimate against Xperia 1 Mark IV, I still have to record, but this will be coming as well. And now it overheated. What I wanted to say, I wanted to finish up. Some gaming tests will be coming too on the 1 Mark IV, as well as some other random things that you want me to try out. So I will do definitely something there as well. Otherwise, that's everything for this Newsflash. If you have some comments, questions and so on about the Xperia 1 Mark IV, some tips maybe what to try out, write it down in the comment section. That's everything for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Until the next time. Bye.